Me neither, baby.
Right now. Boy, the points keep coming, and he... He's climbing that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Here's Mobley. Goes up on the baseline. Blocked!
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And there's a pick. The 3 from Sexton knocks down the triple.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Mr. Incredible. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Sexton up top. Tries a 10-footer. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Incredible. From downtown, again! What an avalanche!
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.
Slam it. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frostbite. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slowing it down, you Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady on a Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes. Boss. Shooter like stuff, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage about to book him. And love her, just keep it, I just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touchdown in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that between, but gangsta not no lover. Grammy after party, we rock it like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. You pull up to your I your house up with that. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some ones. Cash money came big, now with my son and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90. And I've been since you rockin' the Gumby fade. Love my gut with this ice and lemon. Big BL if you a renegade. No, this ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger, I'm creeping on them. Say they ain't losing sleep, tell them I'm sleeping. Heavy traffic, the neighbors might call the people on them. Surround your car with, I put the future with that. Be pulling through, so I fly with it on me. I got my on the jet, ready to set it off, and I put that on. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Good luck to your
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for Mitchell Robinson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a...
David, he is the total package. So the New York starting 5. They've got Robinson.
Here we go.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Miracle Man. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Insanity in at point guard. And for Charlotte, up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Washington in at the center, filling out the middle. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Here is Mr. Incredible, Rozier defending. Here is Mr. Incredible. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. No good on the 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Puts it up from 12. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Hayward. Rozier's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here is Mr. Incredible. Ended by Hayward. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That time around, just lucky he was off.
You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game.
Nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Mr. Incredible. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ball from long range. That one doesn't go. And New York the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And it's Rozier missing. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Mr. Incredible. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to Bridges. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Takes the 3. And it's Rozier missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for Gordon Hayward.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for
1:52 left to play in the first. Here is Mr. Incredible, Rozier defending.
Are you, Mitchell Robinson? Can you get a fucking rebound, bro? Jesus.
Right side, ball. Rozier looking around. Pass to Washington. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Here's Insanity. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Mitchell. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Arthur's checked in, and it's Mannion in for Ball.
Nico Mannion.
Here's Mannion. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Bridges against Barrett. Bridges misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 9. Jacks up a 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Rozier's got 7.
Hey, I saw that coming from a mile away. I tell you, Rozier wanted to rise to the challenge of their last 3 to see who owns the arc.
Tie game here in Charlotte. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Barrett. Insanity is out there with Mr. Incredible. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Miracle Man in at the 4. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Cleveland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, I think New York, they're rolling. And we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there. And so is the unrivaled production.
Bridges, no one around him. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always even.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And the first one at the line is good. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Mannion. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Martin. Miracle Man lays it up off the glass. Miracle Man's got the lead up to 4 now for New York. Martin with it to the right side. Ball from long range. Connects from 3-point range. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Offensive rebound. Here's Mr. Incredible. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And Insanity picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in.
Now, into the lineup for your Hornets, Gordon Hayward.
So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 1. And Robinson comes to help. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Washington passes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Outside, Martin. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Martin. And the pass to Mr. Incredible. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Washington kicks to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Martin's got his second bucket. Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And he's good on the 3 ball. 21 points for Mr. Incredible.
2 minutes.
None of that is true.
First triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Now, here's ball. Defense is right there. From deep, Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Washington's got 6 points.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball from long range. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, and he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Arthur's checked in, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Martin.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your...
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Hayward outside. Outside, Ball. Pass to Rozier. Let's go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
Rozier has a really impressive offensive arsenal. He can beat you in a lot of ways.
The insanity of the pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Ball surveying the defense. Seconds left. That one good for 2. Ball's got 8.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Let's go,
boy. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York leading by 4. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Bridges and Washington are manning the post positions. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hornets 5.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Passes it to Hayward. Ball sets a screen for Hayward. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Hayward very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mr. Incredible's got 39.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Deep 2 from Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He kicks it to Barrett. To the wing right side. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Inside, Rozier. The second chance effort. And the layup is good. Rozier's got 14.
You cannot afford to ignore Rozier in those situations. I mean, he's a good rebounder for a guard.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Off target from 3-point range. Hornets trail by 5. There's the lob to Bridges. 3-on-3. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Traps in the tray. Mr. Incredible's got 45 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Timeout call. It's Peter Bonanza. Make some noise. All right. Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Miracle Man. Averaging about 23 points per, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 11-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution for the Hornets, number 21, Nico Mannion.
Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Pass to Washington. Over Robinson. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Washington.
Well, you can see the focus Washington has right there. The defense right on top of him. He doesn't let that bother that jump shot of his.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Mr. Incredible. Hornets with the rebound.
Brother.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the basket by Rozier.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Miracle Man, and it's good for 2. Miracle Man's got his second basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Rozier, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Miracle Man's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Mr. Incredible, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Over in the corner, Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
The pass to Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Washington. The kick out to Rozier.
He makes it on the door.
Offline with his 3. New York leading by 10. Here is Mr. Incredible. Non-stop scoring machine here. And Barrett gets it to go.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Rozier for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over.
The previous play is under review.
Release the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it, and if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Knicks lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Spec. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, we got to do a better job. Come on, man.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets trail by 9, and New York looking at who they've got. Miracle Man is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Insanity, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the shooting guard. Bridges outside. Goes up the baseline. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Bridges outside. Outside ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What?
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder. Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Insanity, the pass to Mr. Incredible. He feeds it to Robinson. Here is Mr. Incredible. Rozier defending. The 3. Arthur grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. New York moving it around. Here is Mr. Incredible. Tipped away.
Give me a rebound, brother.
Launches it. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Timeout called. All right.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Thanks, David. Ball dishes to Arthur. Now Ball. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the good. Another from three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is... Spread out from beyond the arc. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. And that one goes long. The Knicks leading by 13. For the three. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest dribble ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack. Going right at you.
Good, another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Offline with the baseline jumper. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Hayward grabs the board. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Incredible.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Rozier with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier doing good work that time in the pick and roll.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. The drive-by ball. Steps back and shoots. Robinson with the block. Here's Arthur. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Mr. Incredible from outside off the mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
What the hell are you watching? Univision or something? Telemundo? What's going on over there? Wait, how are the quarters 5 minutes long, but he played 21 minutes? How does that make sense? Only 4 quarters, so how does that work?
Sometimes it's just about to fit. I need my with a taper. I can't quit, I'm too legit. Dropping jewels off the needed paper. I got paper, need a stapler. I got habits, I got problems, got enablers. Peek the patterns, pick your swatches, switch your flavors. Sometimes that just not it. I need the real, the cap. I need an accurate description of what happened. I'm refreshing and look like these boys relaxing. What you stand on in them Nikes, I'm just checking. I respect the lighter flexing hype beast. Character so often they come tight, cuz Eddie Murphy, I ain't really lacking no character. Don't try to compare, it's apparent we lacking a parallel. Just say what I said, my nigga, please don't try to paraphrase. I had to come off the carousel. They're still on their high horse. Ain't gotta do nothing by force. Right-handed play. Taking my talents to hockey. Flows is too icy. Somebody stop me. Sometimes just can't do shit. I'm watching copy. You stencils. Ain't Banksy. Backbone like number 2 pencils. I peep it early. Shit, thank me. Can't with you cause of who you with. Sometimes it's just about to fit. I need my with a taper. I can't quit, I'm too legit. Dropping jewels off the needed paper. I got paper, need a stapler. I got habits, I got problems, got enabled. Peeping patterns, picking swatches, switching. Sometimes that shit just not it. I need a real. I need an accurate description of what happened.
나 높이 조금 머나먼 곳으로 나 날아가 더 높이 세상 넘어서 우주 밖으로 나 괜찮아 널 위한 내가 여기에 서 있으니 보고 싶은 널 그리며 네 이름을 크게 불러봐 나 날아가 저 멀리 하늘 속 작은 집을 지어 널 초대해 우리 둘만의 시공간을 뛰어넘어 바람아 우리 좀 더 세게 밀어줘 구름아 우리 마음껏 감싸 안아줘 아무도 우리 찾지 못하게 해 아무도 우리 보지 못하게 해 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로
Dream teasers, and my jaws to do like what? Yeah, you thought it was the last supper, but it isn't the last one of the Moors. Go back to break bread to the Moors. Go back to break bread to the Moors. Go back to break bread. If you without lunch, you probably wind up to the Moors. Go back to break bread to the Moors. Go back to break bread to the Moors. Go back to break bread. If you without lunch, you probably wind up.
Gunga bomb. Wait. Hey D, hey Bing, head of our hey Ma, hey Engine, hey One,当然都是贵宾，我是一个比你球更高的卫星，嘿Zwan, yeah, AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响开个跨会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，还赌我的网从来。
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian. Allie, take it away.
Brian, the Knicks are making a nice turnaround under Coach Tom Thibodeau. He said, quote, "It's a proud organization. I was here during the 90s. That doesn't have anything to do with today."
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a value contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
So here's the Clippers starting group. We've got Ivica Zubac, Kawhi Leonard out there with Cameron Payne, and it's Jones in at the four-man spot. And for the Knicks, we've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the two-guard. Here's Mr. Incredible. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. It's stolen.
Oh.
And they're pushing it up. Tonight, two teams that love to run. Smitty, the NBA keeps getting faster and faster.
You know, we all love scoring, and we love when teams play fast. But on the defensive end, you have to get stops. Usually the teams that can do both, run fast and score and play defense, they win.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Mr. Incredible, defended by Payne. Pass to Mr. Incredible. For three, knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Barrett. To the the paint. Now Jones, just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And here's Payne outside. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Here's Mr. Incredible. On target from range.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Knicks lead 12.
To the inside. Left side Payne to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride. Answering back with a 3 of his own.
Oh, Cookies.
It's a one-on-one situation. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first.
2 minutes.
Pass to Insanity. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Payne. Down low. Robinson with a steal. And he goes in for the dunk.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Five on the clock. On the wing, Jones. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Inside, here's Miracle Man. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Outside Jones, going inside. Out left to the wing to halt the run. Gets the trifecta. He's got 5.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
To the right side. Here's Mr. Incredible. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles is gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Picked it out of midair. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 5.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
From behind the arc, gets the 3 to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Knicks out in front, up by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, Frank Kaminsky is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Cam Payne. Then it's Terrence Mann. Now Payne, 5 points in the game. Shoots over Robinson. That one rolls around and rims out. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Insanity. Here's Mr. Incredible. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before worrying about their record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
Good on the second one. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to man. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
That's what she said.
Both good from the line that time.
That's crazy.
Here's Insanity. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Mr. Incredible. He drops it from range.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Knicks lead 26-19.
Guarded by Barrett. Misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Let's go with a 3. Mr. Incredible, no good. To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Hartenstein. Poked loose. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Miracle Man. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a 2-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
To November. Let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at New York, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
Well, for the Knicks, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates, and what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat, and like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Up top, Payne. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Hartenstein. On the wing man. Will it go? And it's
shit out of here.
From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. 25 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
33-19.
Guarded by Barrett. Back to man. Clock at 6. Pass to Payne. Knocked loose. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the finish on the break with the slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Clock at 4. Pass to Hartenstein. Kaminsky with it. A shot from the high post. Blocked! All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And here's New York now. This run now up to 13-2. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Miracle Man. from deep three-point range. Mr. Incredible, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Payne. Here's Hartenstein. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
I believe you are.
Down low. Here's Mr. Incredible. Outside Robinson. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Payne with a double. Here's Miracle Man. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot and will go to the line.
His first personal. Second team foul. Number 87 at the line. 1 shot.
That's like the red button in answer too. That's okay.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard with the ball. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
Come on, Doc Rivers.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night. I like.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Knicks.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
We've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Miracle Man in at the force lock. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Zubac.
25.
Oh, he jams him straight down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the left wing. The 3 ball. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
27.
Leonard against Barrett. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, New York. Here's Miracle Man. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Jones. Zubac, screen. Jones with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Robinson with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Miracle Man. Here's Mr. Incredible. Three-pointer. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Knicks lead 49-27.
To win the run.
Block party.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Insanity. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 36 points. 5 to shoot. And again, New York with the triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been a tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
All of that.
Fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
And the Clippers making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in.
All right, look who's coming on.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference.
When I look at the Clippers, it's just been a bad start for them. At least, though, they still have enough time to get things going.
They do have time, and they do have talent. There's no question they've got some very gifted players, but they haven't been playing up to their capabilities so far.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And the Knicks, another three.
I just love the ball.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
29. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Leonard outside. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Right wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Leonard outside. Back to Jones. And he bangs it home with one hand.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter. From deep. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That'll be a second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Got a piece of it.
One.
Leonard against Barrett. Leonard on the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Wow, with that strength, if Kawhi wants to drive it, there's not much you can do to...
Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Robinson defending. Back to Leonard. Hartenstein a screen. The three. He's off on that one. Here's Mr. Incredible. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York. Up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Jumpman. Them boys up to something.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
I know what you said, so...
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to man. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
And the Clippers making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the Knicks now. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Launches it. Good! Another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Here's man. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Zubats. Shoots over Robinson. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the wing, right side. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the three off target.
Can you give me a rebound, brother?
Here's man. And he lobs it up to the rim. Blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Windler, he's checked in for Jones.
Dylan Windler.
Pass to Kaminsky.
Excuse me? What is that?
And Smitty, we're seeing so many players raising their voices for social justice, more so than in years past. Why do you think that is?
Well, salute to all these players. Not only these players, we all must do our part. And I am thankful and love watching these young players in this era take social justice and put it in the forefront.
Mr. Incredible, no good. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. To the middle. Stolen. By himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to man. Zubats, screen.
Block party.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
New York has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. The three. And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Pass to Windler. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal.
It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a...
Connects again from distance.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Kaminsky, right side. The fadeaway. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Knocked away. And he's going for the oop here. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Leonard with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
And here's Payne, inside. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Jones. And here's Payne. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
K-ish.
You smacking Alberto, man? I believe it. I see. It's okay.
The homie, he will let us anyone cry. I got numb, I can't lie. His mama ain't shed a tear. She know that come with his life. Thought about it. His kids was young when son got the time. Won't see his daughter graduate. Can't teach his son how to drive. Not to see where I get this ambition from. And this drive the machine. I'm iller than anyone that's alive. Look, bought the truck and the Maybach with no license. Straight from dealership, not from the auction with the low prices. A long way from selling and running from the no flow nicest. Raise the ball like prices. Fronted the homie, caught it. He stopped answering. Been my since grammar school, I don't know how to handle it. Flea said you leave them knots in your chest, they gon' turn to cancer then. In other words, he's saying don't let it slide, you gotta handle it. Stay safe, tell them to stay dangerous. Auntie hit that, almost fainted. Love me in every ghetto, I'm famous. Had some young boys pull up, do you?
Capone and Noriega watching CNN. Black whip, black tints, y'all ain't seeing that. It's kind of mess, spread the word, boy, you're seeing them. No seeing them, these rappers in the you're never seeing them. Killer bees back in the building with machining them. We creaming them of pockets of money, I'm clean again. Ain't got to tell you I'm dope, just take the goose is off.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined. Hey, Dave. Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. If you look at the Knicks, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Magic. They're 9th best in the conference.
And right now for the Knicks, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Mr. Incredible. Miracle Man is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Robinson, and it's Insanity in at the point. And for Orlando, Suggs out there with Anthony. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Vodden. And it's Roy in at the 5 spot. And there's the feed to Carter to the middle. Can't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Wagner, no good. Nice D from Barrett. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here is Mr. Incredible. 9 points last game. And good that time. Mr. Incredible's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
It's tipped.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Trains the three-pointer.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department.
Okay.
Number 1, the Magic.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Zero. I mean, zero. Yeah. 0 times infinity. Okay, got you. Zero infinity.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Passes to Suggs. And here's Carter. Trying to end the drought. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
6 to shoot. Anthony kicks to Suggs. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Carter. Out left to the wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. There's the lob to Carter. One-on-one here. Now the pass to Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Suggs missing.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Insanity. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Mr. Incredible. A three-pointer is right on target.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate.
And so it's the New York Knicks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Oh, man. So...
All right, look who's coming in the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Orlando, guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Hendricks in at the 5 down low. Here's Mr. Incredible, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
To the paint. Insanity, the pass to Mr. Incredible. The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one's good. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently. They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Suggs passes to Hendricks. Now, here's Isaac. Over to the wing. Isaac with a screen for Fultz.
Let's do it now.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Fultz.
Now think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Hampton, he's checked in for Suggs. And so Fultz nails them both. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, great. And again for 3.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. Passes it to Hendricks. Now, here's Isaac. Defense right on him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's rebounded by Fultz. And here comes Hampton leading the fast break. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
From the arc, drills the three-pointer. Mr. Incredible's got 47 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Your mom is my baby.
Now, here's Hampton. D right on him. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Magic. Mo Wagner.
Yeah, he put a lot of thought into it. He had to look up the words.
Here's
He had to look
Wagner.
up examples.
He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Nice D from Barrett.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That one drops for him. Miracle Man's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hampton with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Miracle Man. It's Barrett on the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Here is Mr. Incredible. Right wing. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Miracle Man. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Up there.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Hampton.
Substitution for your Magic. Franz Wagner.
Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Fultz finds Wagner.
Yeah, you heard him, right? You heard him.
Back to Fultz. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Mr. Incredible. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Now here's Fultz. He can't get that one to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And so it's the New York Knicks way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New York Knicks.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And let's shift focus over to our NBA Power Rankings for a look at the latest standings.
A look here now at New York. They're off to a great start. Good analysis, knew this was coming. Lots of firepower, great character. When you have those two things together, you're unstoppable.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
So you heard him. He's imagining
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things...
Take it.
will tighten up here in the second. Smooth sailing for New York. On the court for the Knicks. Miracle Man is out there with Robinson. Then there's Insanity. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside, Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Mr. Incredible. Good. Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. And it's Suggs missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He gets it in there.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
90 seconds now into the second half. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Now here's Wagner. Barrett covering. And it's Wagner missing. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Miracle Man. Lays it up and makes it in. Miracle Man's got his second bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Anthony taking his time here. To the left side wing. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Miracle Man. Here is Mr. Incredible. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And then Roy with the jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. 3-pointer. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded closely. Carter left side. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Here's Mr. Incredible. They get it again. To the left wing. Lets it go with a 3. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And that one's good. So.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Miracle Man, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
Make some noise. And your 407.
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group.
Wagner, Jonathan Isaac, Chuma Okeke, Markel Fultz.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for New York. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first
This
team
is
foul.
who R.J. Barrett is.
Shooting for
Fearless
New York.
scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
2 shots.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Good on both.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. Here's Okeke. It's good from long range. Okeke's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's the pass to Mr. Incredible. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
In the Village.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the Knicks miss again. Here's Okeke. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
And so it's New York with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fultz is out there with Hampton. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Hampton kicks to Wagner. Now Hampton. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for their matchup with Detroit, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And he makes the first. He makes one of two that time. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Got that bucket in no time at all. Mr. Incredible's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks. Orlando's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've
give your mom the death medal.
Been on fire from way outside. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Magic making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Magic.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here is Hampton. Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Miracle Man's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. There's the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And for the Magic, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Driving to the basket. Moss, the pass to Hampton. No one near him. It's good. Hampton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And got it. Another basket.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Moss, the pass to Hampton. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the book.
And again!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 made. And the dunk by Hampton.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Mr. Incredible. Hands it from downtown.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think.
of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Incredible.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Okiki passes to Wagner. And the layup falls.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and another one falls.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with
I just broke Will Chamberlain's record. I just broke
scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the ball, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
I didn't think I would do it. Yo, it's 99, so
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home court to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Now I went 35 for 48. I went 31. Oh, my 31 from 43 from 3. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of hate. That's a lot of hate, brother. I appreciate it though. I ain't getting no dunks this game. Nah. He's a buster, so I don't know for him. Nah, I'm playing with the best player, so which is not LeBron. No. Go to my VOD, you'll see. Go like, comment, subscribe. Huh? Take it. Through the contact. Let's go. Get buckets. Is that what you heard? You heard him. You heard him. I know I heard him. That's all I hear. I hear him. I wake up before I go to sleep. That's all I hear is him. Every night. That's what he said. Male zombies? Yeah? Yeah? That's not it. Come on. See, he about to say he got undercover dick detectives looking for the perfect dick for him. You heard him. You heard him. So you kidnapped all the women I dignitized? That's crazy. I was wondering where they went. I was wondering where they went.
What good's a song if the jong's no fun, son? Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third timer, slurred word primer, dime my mama, and make sure it stay tight, it's only right. On the daylight and the nightlife, they bite trife. From the bug, the happy-go-lucky, ask him, do he really give a no ice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, Diablo, holiday. Switch. Hey, Middleton. Crash that force, man. Crash it. You got it. With the foul. Who's got crash? Watch. Get him. Downstream. I'm gonna sweat.
Yo, Mitchell, good to roll up, bro.
Hey, good board.
What, Dr. Strange?
Screen. Try to get the perimeter.
They got real IMAX out there, bro.
I got it. Switch.
Take it.
On the wing.
Let's be them boys.
Watch the pick. Don't get picked.
In the whole stage, Jesus.
Watch him. Watch the pick.
That's what I'm talking about. Damn, only 2 on the whole East Coast?
Hey, you got ball. Box him out, man.
So the one in Lincoln Square.
Switch. Set it up. Good holiday. Hit me, I'm open. Close out. Yo, who got ball? Shot. Shoot that on you. Pick. Yo, shut up.
Timeout.
Grab the board! Yo. That's all you!
Of course. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Screen coming! Yo, right here. Step out! Hey, who got here?
Box score. Oh, we won. Nice. I got the biggest meat. So that's what
No, I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. From the I'ma lock it. Ooh, baby, no, I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. From the I'ma lock it. Pardon miss. Still with a narcissist. Bring the in a narcissist. Talk about me with a marksman is. When you parking it, make it shake, I give it. Baby, make it shake, I give it. Baby, I can make your. I got the game in the grip and the headlock. I got the game on your go doing TikToks. Ooh, baby, always been one for the ladies. Never been one for the babies.
Damn.
Never faked it, but I made it.
My percentage is 900.
She knew we shake the room. She the roof. She knew we shake the room. She wanna hop in the coupe and move. She finna
Wait, only how many?
She wanna hop in the coupe and move. She finna.
Wait, how many says Zach?
Baby, no, I got
4?
Pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. From the I'ma lock it. Ooh, baby, no, I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. From the I'ma lock it. She know I'm a. She be trying to get me. She been to the spot, and now she trying. I've been through a lot. I've been damaged and no fixing. I've been with the ops. I've been captain on the mission. Hop in the whip like she know where I'm headed. Gassing her up like she full of unleaded. After tonight I'ma need me. After tonight I'ma need me. Got me a turn into a beast. I keep a. Call me Mercedes, you know what it means. I got the light. Couple city of gold. I came up on the streets. Had to be bold. I came up with the. Everything sold. I had to be the. I be the light. Couple. City of gold, I came up on the streets, had to be bold, I came up with it. Everything sold, I had to get the. Will the roof, she knew we shake the room. She will the roof.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Chris Webber's joining us at the and a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Miracle Man is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Insanity. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the shooting guard position. And for the Kings, we've got Medu. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Langford in at the 3. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by New York. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 6. That 3 off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
This is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
For 3, it drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Sabonis. The dish to Fox. Over Robinson. Fox, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes from confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive.
So he said, hold on, what's the comment?
That's what it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise with.
Passes to Sabonis. Now DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Seattle right above California. Brother. It ain't right above it, though.
New York's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Langford. Sacramento off to a slow start. 9-point game. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
When you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough.
Good on the triple.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely.
California and Texas?
Sabonis kicks to Langford. Takes it inside.
That's right.
It's rebounded by New York. And this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low, here's Robinson. And he elevates with a slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Fox. That one wide left.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good on the three-point shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo finds Fox. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Insanity. There's the pass to Mr. Incredible. No good from outside. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the King.
Oh, yeah,
they trail by 14.
That's
First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2
he thought it was an actual pond. When they say across the pond,
yeah, it should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Metu. Green comes in for Langford. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots from downtown, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that.
Here is Mr. Incredible. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. New York ahead, up 7. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Your 916 crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Kings trail by 7. We've got Carson. Mitchell is out there with Davis. And it's Green. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Mitchell against Robinson. Lock at 6. Baseline try. That one off the back iron and out.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Basket good. Mr. Incredible's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Inside. Outside for Davis. This one for three. The shot missing. So New York will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And their next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. The Kings shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Green with the rebound. The Kings trail by 12. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings.
In for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox.
Pass to Green. And it's denied.
Take out the sugar.
Here is Mr. Incredible, guarded by Fox.
Take out the sugar. Man, you're good to go.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. The shot comes out, and New York will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Number 3. And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
All right, fans.
Sacramento making a switch here. Nadu's checked in. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Take a look at Mr. Incredible. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year of some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Fox. Back to Mitchell. They set the pick. Pass to Medu. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 on the clock. Poked loose. To halt the run. Bitadze can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Buries it from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
the basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Fans, your 916 crew.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Mr. Incredible. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 27 points per, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
The rebound by Medu. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. From deep, hits the three-point bomb. Mr. Incredible's got 40 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
I was trying to play It Takes 2 Inches. With the
now, here's Fox. That shot, no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Knicks running away with it. 17. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Let's keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Simple fundamental basketball's worked so far. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. And if you had to rank the three of us on a power ranking, Kenny, who do you think would come out first? Now, think carefully.
Okay, that's a great question. A really good one. Let me think about this for a second. I have to go with the big fella.
Smart choice.
Later.
What's wrong?
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Knicks.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. R.J. Barrett is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Insanity, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2-go. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
DiVincenzo passes to Fox. The pass to Medu. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
And Fox gets it to go.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Count that one. Miracle Man's got his first points of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now, here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Here's Langford. Sabonis trying to get open. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Barrett. Shot on the wing. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Kings trail by 20. Langford kicks to Fox. Sabonis' screen on Robinson. Fox, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Launches the 3, sinks the triple. He's got 12.
This run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Langford, the pass to Medu. He kicks it to Langford. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. And the basket by Langford.
And this is where Langford can really improve as a jump shooter. Off the catch, looking really good on that one.
Here's Mr. Incredible. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Mr. Incredible's got 48.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Fox finds Sabonis. And Insanity picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Goga Bitadze is checked in for the Kings. Davis comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. 102 left to play in the third.
Terrence Davis.
Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Just 4 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Sabonis trying to get open. And it's Davis missing. The Knicks leading by 19. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Lets the 3 fly. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside, Fox. Drills it from outside. Fox has got 9.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Knicks pull it in. Insanity's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Fox. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
One shot, then when we make a miss.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Green is out there with Carson. Then there's Davis. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Out left of the wing. Carson kicks to Sabonis. Davis with it. Robinson picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
The Kings shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Carson. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Davis dishes to Mitchell. Passes it to Sabonis.
I'm going to catch somebody.
Over in the corner, Green. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Kings ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And looking at the Utah matchup, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Kings.
In for your Kings, Dante DiVincenzo.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside, Green. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But you know, definitely you don't want those calls all the time. But yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
To the inside, and it's Green with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The pass to Mr. Incredible. Launches a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth. They've been successful 3 times. Carson grabs the board.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Mitchell outside. Fader on the way. Knicks with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Buries the long-range jumper. 63 points for Mr. Incredible.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Going inside. That shot is off. And New York will come the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true...
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Since the three-pointer.
How about dealing from long range, just going at each other.
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible.
Number 3.
That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Goga Bitadze comes in for Sabonis. Davis is subbed in for Mitchell.
Goga Bitadze. Terrence Davis.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Davis, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for Davis. 6 to shoot. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And some changes here for the Kings. That's who's checked in for Green. And it's Fox in for Dante DiVincenzo. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Bucket is good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Barrett. Here's Miracle Man. Some nice passing by New York here. Mr. Incredible. And again for 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Fox, no good. Here's Miracle Man. Misses the shot. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
Damn. You was just sucking them off. Now, come on, man. What we doing? Maybe any worries. Maybe any worries. Maybe any worries. No. Yo, your boy is coming to the fucking. I don't remember. He said he wants to vote stuff. He gonna leave this thing. When is his contract up, by the way?
Hey yo, BBS is super pro. Coop ain't got no roof with those. My uncle and his partner, he got it. And lately I've been curving, but I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my. Them foreign cars on board with them. About to toss that DeLorean them. Whipping need a space coupe and Doc dropping that DeLorean. Michael J. Fox jumping out. Michael J. Hop. Rap. Rapper can't drop. Rolex say I'm on my 8th watch. Wait, stop. 7-figure. Feel that stove.
More.
These dominoes in my Houston. Getting Papa Doe. My Dominicano about to. I'm just souls over the drove. Hit the county, I was in the hole with the black stones.
Damn, 17-game win streak? Oh my goodness.
Big bunny rabbit Don Dada. I remember when I seen a rapper do a spot for 1-800 Crime Stoppers. I remember being on the run. Up in the Ramada. Crime lord, don't vice lord. I'm the underground king, godfather. What?
Is that Star Trek? What's Star Trek? Oh. It came out?
Hit a drive kings. I've been all alone. Ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop.
off the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a drug king.
LeBron ain't even on the team no more. Oh,
I've been all alone. Ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. Off the show.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Anthony Davis.
And he hasn't been at his best this month in regards to his defense. He's not playing with the same aggressiveness, and it's hurting his steals numbers.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the Allie.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And the Lakers starting five. They've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Anthony Davis. And for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the shooting guard position. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And here's Schroeder. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Outside Monk. Just 4 to shoot. There's the drive. Davis.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Monk covers. Mr. Incredible, no good. Here's Schroeder. Left side Monk. This one for 3. Sinks the tray.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Mr. Incredible, good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own.
Now here's Davis. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Here's Horton-Tucker, guarded by Barrett. Horton-Tucker can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Monk. In his last outing with 12 points. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And Miracle Man gets it to go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Schroeder. Shots blocked. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the Knicks, another 3. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Feel like some sting.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Like some kind of stinging thing.
Monk passes to Schroeder. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Mr. Incredible. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Lakers with the ball after the basket by New York. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Mr. Incredible. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Schroeder. Here's Davis. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Mr. Incredible. Fires in the triple. 14 points for him.
Excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Finally makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
For the Lakers.
And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
Here's Schroeder, coming off a 12-point game. Down low. And he buries his first look.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Here's Mr. Incredible. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
19. Oh,
to the
wide
paint.
open.
Here's Reeves.
That shit out of here.
It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mr. Incredible, good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Puts up a 3, sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 26.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the New York Knicks feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right,
exactly.
stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Exactly.
All right, look who's coming on to the court.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
We've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Pass to Reeves. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Mr. Incredible. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The shot by Reeves, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Insanity. Outside Barrett. Here's Mr. Incredible. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Mr. Incredible, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
It's rebounded by New York. The three is up. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
15.
Here's Armstrong, guarded by Barrett, to the middle. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. Here's Miracle Man. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And there's the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 32 points. Fires from deep. Cranes the triple. Give him 35.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Schroeder. Robinson with the block.
You can't
He's
get the
able to
rebound
get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is good by Reeves. 7 points in the game.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. It's Barrett on the wing. The three is up. Rebound, the
Mitchell
Lakers.
fucking Robinson. Give me a rebound,
minute and a half
brother.
left in the first half.
What is he doing?
Here's Reeves. And stolen by Barrett. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
China, Los Angeles. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
Yo. No. Yo, those are his kids now, man. What do you mean? He's raising them. Kanye ain't there. Kanye is not there, bro. What are we talking about? Shit, she got $1 billion. I'll be spending too. Shit. What is we talking about? Hey, yo. What? Why is it? You don't think he's gonna make it? Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Which one? Which one? Okay. He said his 2 inches won't go past that. That's crazy. Nice, Benedict. Rotate? Yo! What? These guys are getting freaky, Deacon.
Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled. For your Knicks, sitting
A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You take a look at New York, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, for the Knicks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing results and a great look.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Schroeder. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Mr. Incredible. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Schroeder outside. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Mr. Incredible, good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
With the fadeaway. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the New York Knicks, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Coach Thibodeau. Coach, any areas to clean up in the second half?
They're missing some shots, but the thing I don't like is we're giving up the second shot. So the rebounding is something.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the New York Knicks.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And guys, a look now at who's been really lighting it up from outside the arc.
And it's still early, but the snipers out there are already eyeing the three-point contest, Ernie. They each want their chance to put up a perfect rack. I should know about this. I'm the best shooter on the set. I shot 1 for 22. If my calculations are correct, that's 122%.
Don't know about that, but the way the game has evolved, almost everyone has a three-point shot. So to make the contest, you have to be absolutely lights out.
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
Well, Ernie, I'm thinking about a nap.
Man, that's the only thing you ever think about, man. Come on, big fella.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Monk finds Schroeder. Pass to Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. Leans. Doesn't go that time. And New York the other way now. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. On the court for the Lakers, they've got Dennis Schroeder. He's out there with Malik Monk. Anthony Davis is out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Into the lane, Mr. Incredible, and it's in there. 43 points in the game.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Schroeder passes to Monk. And that one goes out of bounds.
Get that shit
by
out.
Robinson.
Lakers ball.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And for the Knicks, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Mr. Incredible. Pure from three-point range.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Knicks lead 52-24. Timeout, Los Angeles. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancers.
And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. In the third spot, the Knicks.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Oh my God.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. Now Davis. Here's Schroeder. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates. Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
55-26.
Outside Monk. Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double-teamed. Here's Insanity. Covered by Schroeder. And it's good! He hits another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
58-26.
Outside Monk. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 6 points for him.
3 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Hits a three-pointer.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing.
Los Angeles has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Horton-Tucker, guarded by Barrett. Horton-Tucker can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Davis. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover.
That's from Dennis Schroeder.
A minute 42 left in the third. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Mr. Incredible, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Schroeder against Robinson. Outside Monk. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 7 assists in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
67-34.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go.
New York foul. Number 25. That's his first personal. First team foul. The Lakers substitution.
43 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Schroeder has worked to become a proficient shooter off the catch. You know, that was not a strength of his coming into the league.
It's Robinson, high post, to the left side wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Monk covers. Here's Mr. Incredible. A hand on it. Here's Armstrong. Steps back and shoots. He can't get that one to fall.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And so it's New York with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Call off the dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. We'll be right back.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Miracle Man in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. None, no good. And the Knicks shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Mr. Incredible. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. None with a bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Knicks. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For the Lakers.
New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Drives to the hoop. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Johnson. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, BA, it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Here's Gabriel. Off target with the 3. The Knicks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Insanity. Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. There's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
Splashes home another 3. 3, and he moves into second place with that made.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding. He's certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Mr. Incredible. And that one good. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
New York has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter to the paint. Here's Miracle Man. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Gabriel, guarded by Barrett. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers to you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Knicks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
Here's Reeves. 30 seconds left in the game. Looking to win the run. The Lakers with another miss.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back.
And yes, another basket.
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
New York foul. Number 3. That's his first personal. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Anthony Davis. Malik Monk.
It wasn't a...
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis from long range. That shot, no good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. Now New Balance presents the Player of the Game.
Take it. dodge this.
Is he dripping at him? Oh. He on the Illuminati way.
These voices all in my head, never to whisper.